Well, hey everybody, Geezer Tony here once again. Spring has sprung, and we're out here in my backyard by the vegetable garden, which I've just gotten started. And it's that time of the year where everybody's doing their what's in the bag video, so I'm going to do mine too. I've done this before, and honestly, there's not a lot of changes since I did my last one. We'll go through it anyway. So if you've been following along with my videos, you know that I still have the same driver, Ping G400 Max. I tried out the G430 10K Max, and it just turned out it wasn't the club for me. So I went back to this driver, and I'm still using this one for now. I don't really have any plans to change that. Also still have the same PXG driver and 3-wood. They're a matching set. These have the Even Flow Riptide regular flex graphite shafts in them. They are 60-gram shafts, both matching. Also, back to the driver, it has the stock Ping Stiff Alta CB shaft, the one that came in it when I bought it. Also, all my clubs are lengthened 1 inch over standard. Then we're going to get to the 7-wood. I made a whole video about this 7-wood. It's a Brand X from Value Golf that I bought the head, put a shaft in it that I already had here out of a 3-wood, and cut it down to the right size. It's 21 degrees, no name 7-wood that I hit very well. Still have the King Cobra UDI Utility Driving Iron 3-iron that was fitted for me at Club Champion. It has a sleigh shaft, stiff 85-gram shaft, and again 1 inch over length. Then we get to the iron set, and I'm still hitting the Callaway Paradigm X, which is the most game improvement one. Not that I feel like I need that, but I just hit them very well, and so I'm not too proud to use them. They have the Hazardous Gray 65-gram regular flex shaft, all 1 inch over length. And you've all heard me say several times in my videos that I hit these irons better than any irons I've ever had. Not sure about the game improvement part of it or what, but you know, if you hit them well, use them, right? That iron set is currently from 6 iron down to a wedge. I had to take the 5 iron out because it didn't behave. It went too low and too far. It wouldn't stop. That's why I got the 7-wood to replace it. So then we get to, and the A wedge, the gap wedge. Then we get to the other 2 wedges. I have a 52-degree MDC. I've had this for many years, probably 10 or more. It's another cheapo club from Value Golf that I bought years ago just to take the place of something until I found something better, and I've never found anything better, so I'm still using it. And then the 56-degree sand wedge, my most lofted club, is an old Cleveland Tour Action. I guess I wouldn't call it a black wedge, but it's not chrome. And that's a good thing for me. I finally got rid of the Ping wedge that I love so much because the grooves are so worn out, and I just could not find another one. It took a while for me to find another wedge that felt good through the grass, through the interaction with the ground that one had. And this one is it. It's not a new wedge. It's probably several years old. I got it from a friend, tried it, put it into play. So then we get down to the putter. I still have the Wilson Infinite arm lock putter. It's a very common shape. A lot of other companies have a putter with a very similar shape. Odyssey for one, and probably some other companies too. And I have a grip on it, a Pinhawk grip, because I don't like the fat grips. So, and it's longer than a regular putter grip, but it's just the same size. So those are the current clubs that I use. And one thing that is new is the bag. I got a new bag recently. It's very similar to the old bag. It's the same brand, the same bag. It's just a few things are made differently. But what I wanted to tell you all about it are these 14 dividers, individual dividers. If you're using clubs with large grips and they hang up when you put them in and out of the bag, then you need something like this. These dividers are divided all the way down individually. So if you're using like Jumbo Max grips, or in my case, I use mid-size, they're easier to get in and out. So I highly recommend a bag like this. This is a Sun Mountain bag. I'm not going to go through all the pockets and so forth. I've tried to reduce the amount of junk I carry in it, but I still do carry, you know, the usual balls, tees, whatever, and I keep some bug spray in here and some sunscreen. And that's about it. Some battery for my rangefinder. So, having said that, these irons, that I hit them the best I've ever hit any set of irons. I've had these about 2 years now, and you know how golfers are, they start wanting to try something else. And I'm no different, so I've got another set over here I'm going to show you. I came across a set of Wilson Staff cavity back blades that I've been wanting to try. I think they're beautiful, and I've always liked Wilson Staff. And I wanted to go back and try these type of clubs again. So I found a really good deal on them. I had to of course add the inch and the mid-size grip, so they're ready for play. I don't know that they're going to end up in the bag yet, but I'm going to give them a try and see how I like them. I'm most likely going to have the lofts adjusted because these are 5 to 6 degrees weaker lofted than the Callaway Paradigms. You know, people comment before on how far I hit the irons, and I keep saying, well, they're loft jacked, and so they are. So basically what it amounts to is this 8 iron here is equivalent to the 9 in this other set, or actually a little bit weaker. So I'm trying to even it up so it's only one full club less. That's not a problem. In a future video, we're going to go out and play with these clubs and see how they do and see how I like them and if I'm going to keep them or not. And if I don't like them, I got a good enough price that I can get rid of them without it costing me anything. So I think that's about it for now. So very soon we're going to be making a video with these clubs, so stay tuned for that. And until then, this is Geezer Tony, and I'll see you in the next one.